Hey folks, Future Marstead talking to you from May 31st, 2021. This episode starts really abruptly in the middle of a fast-forwarded construction grind, just the way the episodes landed, I guess. But there is some interesting stuff in this one. It's not just wood cutting like last episode, and I'll be back at the end to sum up. Thanks. Enjoy.
$79 construction. 4 to go. I think I did the calculation. The whole thing, start to finish, is going to be like 4 hours. Just the construction grind part of it. $80 construction. Getting real close. I have to stop here soon to prep for the live stream, but I'll come back and see if I can finish this up. And then I'm going to go down on a tour and try to build all of the things that I've unlocked through this process. I think that's going to be pretty expensive because there's a lot of like gold leaves and things like that I have to buy. So I'll probably punctuate that with Zelcano runs to get money. Can I build a maximum of 29 rooms? Can I build all the different altars, rejuvenation pool, obelisk? Great. This will be probably our last level. 80 to 81 will be the last level. It will take less than an hour of efficient building. My hand's starting to hurt from this, though, so I'm going to take my break now. Yep, I'm back. Let's go keep working on construction. I have no game audio. I would like to figure out why. Oh, I have it now. Weird. No idea what changed. So today I learned that if you are uploading something and it's affecting your ping rate, it significantly reduces the XP per hour you can get from construction. I didn't realize how tick sensitive this was, but apparently the answer is kind of. I'm tempted to stop my post-stream upload for the day just until I finish this grind and then run it again once I start doing other stuff. I just canceled my upload and my response time is significantly better. That's crazy. Alright, well I'll restart the counter thing. Wow, I couldn't imagine playing this game with more than 100 ping all the time, right? So now I know that this is a very ping-sensitive task, apparently. I guess it makes sense. A tick is 60 seconds, right? So you can miss a tick if your ping is more than 60, significantly more than 60. I wonder if that was also impacting my 3-tick woodcutting before. 81 construction. Clear my throat. 81 construction. 2 levels to go. Then I can not touch it for a really long time. $82 construction, just 1 level to go. It's going to take a little bit over an hour. Here we go. After several dozen hours, construction 83. It's fucking over. The reason to do this again would be to get to 84, because that would let me boost to make the final Crystal Nexus teleporter thing. But all of the other upgrades from 94 to 99 are strictly cosmetic. So I basically have access to all of the functional upgrades right now. Let me just double check the level up table really quick to confirm that. Excuse me, I also want to look at the calculator to see how many teak planks I would need for 84 if I wanted to go for it. A lot. Oh yeah, we're really starting to get into that brutal XP territory. I have 1,804 charges remaining on the axe. I do want to deplete those. I need 2,256 teak logs. So what I'd probably do is I'd probably charge the axe up to 2,256, as close to exactly as I can. Get those logs, make them into planks, and then come back into the house. Well, now that the hard work is done, I get to do the fun part, which is actually building all the things that we've unlocked now. I have a document for that in my little spreadsheet, so I'm going to take a break really quick, pull it up, make a shopping list of where I'm going to go to buy all these things. And we'll come back and build as much of it as we can. A lot of it I can't build yet because it's too expensive or it involves doing mini games like Pyramid Plunder, that sort of a thing. I might try to get another 20 kills in Zalcano, but right now I just kind of want to enjoy the fruits of my construction labor. So I'll see you soon. Alright, I'm back. I got a shopping list. I guess I'll tell you what my urgent items are. I gotta make Teak Shelves 2, which is gonna let me boost another +3. Rejuvenation Pool, Basic Jewelry Box, Rejuvenation Pool Upgrade, Jewel Box Upgrade, and then the final Ornate Jewelry Box, which doesn't require that +5 Spicy Stew. I might try to hold off on the Ornate Jewelry Box because I also need a boost for a lot of other things. But I could also try to go for the boost multiple times. The other things I need the boost for are... Hold on. The Ornate Rejuvenation Pool, which I'm not going to be able to do until after I complete after we beat Zulrah, which is going to be coming soon, and the Occult Altar, which is a long ways to go, because I got to get the Pharaoh Scepter from Pyramid Plunder and farm like thousands of runes. So I guess if I go for the ornate jewelry box now, that's probably fine. So yeah, I'm going to go collect that stuff. I'll do that now. Ooh, achievement gallery is 200,000 coins. I gotta pull some money out of Nightmare Zone. Do that real quick. Didn't realize that the achievement gallery required level 80 to even build in the first place. Makes sense. Oh yeah, this is gonna be an important room once it's ready. Gotcha. Okay, here comes the basic jewelry box. Perfect. Okay, so now I gotta get combat bracelet and skills necklace next. Oh, and amulets of glory and rings of wealth. I guess I'll do the skills necklace combat bracelets first. Apparently, it's going to pay off that I got all those dragon stones from the elven crystal chest, because I'm going to have to burn through almost all of them to make this ornate jewelry box, so that's kind of nice. Here's the fancy jewelry box upgrade. Nice, look how nice that looks. All these wonderful places to go to. Okay, so now I need to get the rings of wealth, which I need 8 of them, and they have to be charged at the Fountain of Rune, which is a little scary because I don't want to lose all that stuff. Then I'm going to have to get some stew to boost to actually make that thing, but that's the only thing that I need a boost for that I can make right now, so I'll try to go for it. Why we got to 83. Alright, gotta go to do a scary thing and walk out to the Fountain of Rune. I'm gonna give that a shot and hope for the best. Alright, here we go. Charging these 8 rings and then getting out of here as fast as we can. There we go. Excited about this because I've never actually been able to use Ring of Wealth teleports since I didn't want to keep coming back to this dangerous spot. Okay, made it out with the Rings of Wealth. So now I just need to get a bunch of orange spicy stew to be able to craft this thing. I only had enough banked spice for one attempt, so I'm going to try it, and if I don't get it, then I gotta go farm some of it, which is almost certainly going to have to happen. Plus 5 crafting. Shit. Not what I needed. Need to get one of each spice to build the spice rack. Spice rack. Kitchen's pretty full. You need a saw and a hammer to... okay. Alright, there's a spice rack. Store all my orange. And then I can take orange. How about 9? That's nice, and it gives you a new little shaker, too. Okay, so I got 8 Amulets of Glory, 4, 8 Ring of Wealth, 5, 2 Gold Leaf. I gotta start fishing for the boost. Let's give it a try. That's not it. Maybe I should try to build the Restoration. Oh, I might not be able to. I think that's like stupid expensive, isn't it? Yeah, it uses a marble block, which costs 650,000. I would be able to make it work, though. me try to do that. I'll deposit all this other crap. Alright. Initial pool has been built. Now I just need to start building the upgrades on top of it. That's 10 stamina potions, 10 prayer potions next. That's a lot of my stamina potions. Alright, upgraded into a revitalization pool, upgraded into a rejuvenation pool, restores run energy prayer. Alright, next step is super restore, but that requires 2 marble blocks. So I gotta go grab those. I'm insanely excited about this. I cannot describe how pumped I am to finally have this. Back to Kelderim, I think we go. That's gonna make me broke, so I'm gonna have to start finding money. So that's where those Alcano runs will come in. Here we go. 10 super restores. Oh, nice. There it is. So just one more upgrade. That's going to require me to do Zulrah several times. So that might be the next exciting thing you see me do, because I do want to finish getting this upgrade and justify going to all this trouble. That's going to take a while to do. This thing's pretty good in the meantime. I think it does everything for me except heal poison and top off my health. So, alright, well now I'm going to try to make the ornate jewelry box. 4 amulets of glory, or 8 amulets of glory 4, 8 rings of wealth 5, and 2 gold leaves. Just want to make sure I have it so I don't get the boost and then I'm not able to do it. That's plus 5 runecraft. No, it's plus 2 construction. Still no. Minus 3. That's why we have this fancy rejuvenation pool. I love it. Usually that it preserves the positive stat boosts. Nope, didn't do it. Oh, I think I was off mute that whole time. I crafted the thing. I took the teleport. It took me to Miscellanea. I got my plus 5 boost and I made it. Hooray! Let me go put these spices back. In case that got fast forwarded, which it probably did. There's a lot of content in these videos here. This is why we went to 83. With this magical teleport menu, I can go everywhere. And it looks like it's got little hotkeys you can press too, which is really nice. Wonderful. And I still have this plus 4 boost, but the other things that I need to boost for, I'm not going to be able to do for many hours to come still, so not a big deal. Okay, here's Mahogany Adventure Log, which I can read. That shows my Slayer log. Nice. These are all. I don't think it's necessarily. I don't think they have to have been on task for them to show up in this list. Collection log right there. That's wonderful. I did lose once in the duel arena for a clue that they've nerfed since then. Cool. Alright, so there's the mahogany treasure chest, the mahogany dress box, and the mahogany armor case. I'll probably do the magic wardrobe as well, because may as well. Alright, farming guild. I'm going to try to make the spirit tree, and I think I can. I think I understand things correctly here. Oh, but this is the one that I have to boost farming for, isn't it? Let me check. I think I need like an 83, maybe? Brown spice. Yeah, so I can't do this yet. I was able to get here so easily because now, oh man, I'm pretty pumped about having an infinite skills necklace. Basically, I should just make 1,000,000 teleport to house tablets and just use that for teleporting exclusively, because it's not even that many extra steps from the initial port. Okay, well, if I can't do the spirit tree, what else can I do? I can do the elite stashes, but I don't really care about that right now. I can technically do the fairy ring, but I think I'd rather have the spirit tree, because I already can get to fairy rings pretty easily because of the quest cape. Yeah, I think that the next big task is to do pyramid plunder to try to get the Pharaoh scepter, because if I can make a altar that lets me switch all the spell books, that would be extremely convenient. I should go ahead and transfer all of my hard clue items that I haven't already sold. I'm going to buy the ones back that are in my collection log that I sold earlier due to being unable to store them. I get why they have it, so you have to have all the different parts of a set to be able to store it, but man, is it frustrating. Okay, I need to research how Pyramid Plunder works. We'll give that a try. And I definitely need to run Zulcano or something. I need to do something for money. Because I just went bankrupt doing all that construction work. Okay, I think I'm ready to try this at least. Let's go give it a shot. I don't know if I have enough inventory space, but I might end up doing this later to train thieving XP, but for now I pretty much just want the scepter. Make this altar. That's the right one. Get up to room 6, it looks like. Start minigame. Deactivate the trap. Oh, I don't think I want to leave. Okay. Well, now I know for next time. Pick lock on the tomb door. Door leads to a dead end. Oh, I see. Clever. It's level 31 required in here. Now the traps do more damage, I see. 41. Let's figure out how these stone rewards that aren't the Pharaoh Scepter work. Dead end. Oh shit, I clicked out. It wasn't on purpose. Bummer. Basically just spam clicking. Okay, I think this is pretty doable. Let's check the chest in every room, I guess. Holy shit, I got it already. No fucking kidding. Wow. That is insanely lucky. It only took me a few minutes. I wasn't even doing it very long. Cool. Okay, how do I charge this thing? Recharge. Talk to the Guardian Mummy. It's 6 gold artifacts, 12 silver. How many charges does it normally have? Any number of charges. Okay. I feel like I should farm another one of those just to make money, right? 10 limestone bricks, magic stone, and an ancient signet. Can't believe that was so easy. I think it was less than 30 minutes. 10 limestone bricks. I need to a magic stone I'm going to have to get from Miscellanea, basically. Or I'm going to get the money for it from Miscellanea, I should say. I'm so excited about having that jewelry box. Really. It's wonderful. And I'll put some money back in the Miscellanea coffers later. I think my next big project will be trying to raise funds to build the occult altar, which will let me switch between all the spellbooks. I got the one hard item for it as far as I can tell. Yeah, I'll need 5,000 blood runes, so that will not be fun. 5,000 soul runes, and 10,000 astral runes, which I'm probably just going to have to manually farm up. Oh wow, I didn't realize I had left quite that much money behind in Miscellanea. I thought there was only like 2.5 million or something. Okay, well that makes that easier to stomach. I need an ancient signet and a magic stone. Eblis. Southeast of the bandit camp. Well, even if I take a while to get around to making the occult altar because of how expensive it's going to be, this is super exciting just in the sense that the ancient spellbook is the one that's probably the most useful for me. I mean, I guess I can use the lunar spellbook for skilling, but it's not that hard to get over there. Like, I've got a house teleport to get there. But this is the biggest pain in the ass to switch spellbooks, and if I can just do it from the house, then that's fantastic. Hello again. Got any symbols of your god? Sweet. And I need one magic stone, and that's from Keldrim. Should try to make sure I always have the Tome of Fire on me, because I don't really need the inventory slot, and it'll help me to teleport around if I've got the rune pouch with me. Celtic Stonemason, 975,000. Yikes. Gotta remember I can always drink from this pool now. Nice. Now I can just go to the Grand Exchange from here too. Yeah, it's the same teleport as the other one. This is great. I'm so happy. It was totally worth it. Great. I should calculate how many hours it took. I think I can. You know, my rough XP per hour from woodcutting. Okay, so the woodcutting part was about 25 hours, and the construction part was about 7.7 hours. That sounds about right. So let's call it 33 hours to go from 70 construction to 83. I'm already in a pretty good position for barrows, even if I don't go for Zulrah to get the anti-venoms to make the ornate rejuvenation pool. I also need to level Herblore up enough to be able to actually make the anti-venoms, which is a different story. Fortunately, I do not have enough resources for that yet, which is horrible. I feel like I should. Here we go. Ancient Altar. I need a hammer and saw. Of course I do. Oh man, this game. Ancient Altar, for real this time. Nice. Venerate. It doesn't drain on my prayer. Oh, that's so convenient. Upgrade. Lunar Signet, Archaeus Signet, which is just a way to make sure I did the relevant quest, I think. 10,000 Astral Runes. 5,000 Blood and Soul Runes. Okay. So the Blood Runes I could... Well, it's too bad I did all that Dagonau's Rex farming, because I had like 5k banked. But the Soul Runes, I have to figure out how to do that. See, I can get them from Barrows. I know they drop pretty decently from a lot of Slayer tasks. Callisto drops a bunch of them somewhat frequently. Well, I guess they are buyable. Probably sold out most of the time. Alright, well that's this is a long-term goal. I could always go and do Astral Rune. I think I could get the Astral Runes without too much trouble. I might need to have a lot of teleport to house tablets. I have to do the calculation, but I won't have to use stamina potions because I can just drink every time I warp back. Well, in any case, getting the Ancient Altar here is a huge deal. Massive time saver. If I ever actually need to use ancient spells for some reason, I can access them trivially now. I got the hardest item, it took me like 30 minutes, which I'm sure some people out there are fucking pissed about that, and rightly so. Insane luck. Absolutely insane luck. Alright, well, it's been a really long day. Pretty much been doing nothing but woodcutting and construction for the past few days, and I've been playing RuneScape. The next big task on my list is Zulrah, because I need to get 10 anti-venoms in order to upgrade this so it's final form. And that is probably my highest priority thing. Fairy ring, Digsite pendant, As far as I keep with the Digsite pendant in, whatever, it's fine. I got my ancient altar. Let me go ahead and mark that as done. Excuse me. Basically got all of my urgent priority stuff. Zarek's Talisman would be cool. I want to try to unlock Lizardmen as a Slayer task. I need 5,000 fangs for that. That would be extremely nice if I could get that, because all of those ports are very helpful. Sorry. All those teleports are very helpful. Marble Lectern costs like a little over 1 million gold. It's not a huge priority, but it's nice to be able to make all the teletabs in the same spot. Yeah. So the list of things that are important that I have to craft is pretty low, and all of them have ridiculous shit that I need to do that I don't really have access to right now. So I think when I play tomorrow, I am going to read up on Zulrah, and we're going to give it a shot. I think I'm going to have to run Zulrah probably at least 10 times, because I need lots of scales, but I also need to get the 10 noted antidote ++4 drop, which is not... It's not like rare, but it's also not super common, so it'll probably take several attempts to get it. So I'll have to learn the fight. Fortunately, my stats are pretty high. Going in there with 90 defense is going to make things a little bit easier. Gives me a little room for error. I never did get my ranged up to 90, but I think 85 is probably fine. So I'll try to research that, understand how it works, and we'll attempt that next time. Thanks for watching. I'm not really signing off on episodes because I have no idea what the episode thresholds are, but I feel like this is a really good episode threshold. Finally getting 83 construction, getting the ornate jewelry box, and getting a lot of big construction tasks done. So if this was the end of an episode, see you next time for Zulrah, which probably should be its own episode. Yeah, see ya. Good morning, folks. So before I do Zulrah, I need to have a high enough herblore to actually be able to do something to make the anti-venom. So I am going to go back to farming runs, which I haven't done since the Questgate. I'm going to try to stay on top of them as best as I can. I'm going to get a run started, and then I'm going to do the arduous process of opening all, like, nearly 500 herb boxes that I have banked. So we'll go get started on that now. It's been so long since I've done an herb run, I kind of forget how it works. Try using magic logs now that I have a high enough wood cutting and crafting and hunter and access to magic logs to do that. See how that works here. Oh, I got a Hespori seed while checking health on those teak trees. Neat. Go ahead and plant that post haste. Alright, now I can teleport to house. Take this fancy new teleport. I'll also go ahead and refill my stamina while I'm here. Should rotate this guy up one more step. Let me try to do that really quick. Oh wow, I didn't remember that I left this magic tree here just so I could get its roots later for making antidote ++s. Job passed me, apparently. I'm actually going to wait to cut down this magic tree until I can get 2 roots out of it, because I don't have any other seeds to plant in that space right now anyway. So I don't think I do. Actually, I probably do have other trees I can plant. Ugh. I'm trying to think what makes the most sense here. I have to get to 80 farming. I'm at 78 farming. And I'll cut it down, it's fine. Okay, got some magic roots. Bank those,
I'm going to make a plan for saplings here in a second. Should probably just make all my saplings all at once if I can. I want to make a Catherby teleport my player-owned house, but I have to boost up to 87 magic to do it, so I'm going to wait until I naturally hit 83. It's not that long of a walk from Camelot. And next up, I'm going to try to plant some trees. Let me try to decide which ones to plant. I'm going to start making coconuts for things. It's so easy to get around the game world now that I have this jewelry box. I kind of want to finish getting to 80 farming so I can boost to 83 to make a spirit tree in the house, because it is one of the locations I want to be able to easily warp to, and it's pretty close to a hot air balloon. Alright, now it's an unenviable time. It's time to open herb boxes until the timer comes up for herbs here, which is going to take a while. Can I do calcot trees yet? I'm trying to get everything running here. 72 farming. Why not? Oh my god. There is a bank all button on herb boxes when you're standing next to a bank. Well, now I know. I guess before I was also cleaning the herbs at the same time, so it's not like I lost a ton of time, but it's still pretty awful. It seems like they wouldn't. I thought to try it because of the what do you call it? Shouldn't there be 11 herbs in these things? Hold on. No, I guess that's 10. Okay, never mind. And the way I was handling it before, I was like immediately cleaning them, so it may have saved me, I don't know, a couple minutes integrated over every herb box to have banked the grimy ones and then taken them out. But I also had an issue with bank space at the time where I didn't have room to deposit all of those, you know? So much faster. Pretty much those are results of opening over 500 herb boxes, and some of them I opened manually and cleaned already, but pretty good. It's probably going to be enough prayer potions to last me until the end of the game. I'm going to go grab, since these are already in the bank, I'm going to run over to Miscellany really quick and grab the pickup there, and then we're going to sit and clean herbs, probably for an hour until the next herb run comes up. It's in like 30 minutes, so I have a timer on my phone. There's resources from, I don't know how many days, several days of Miscellanea running on its own. Pretty decent. Not as good as herb boxes, but not bad. Still plenty of money in there. Alright, now let's go clean herbs for hours. I think with banked herbs, this will get us to 81, which is when I'll be able to make Ceridobin brews without having to boost, which would be nice.
guess it's pretty close to 82. At 82, I think I can do a spicy stew boost to 87 to make the anti-venoms, which I might end up going for. I only need to make 10 of them, and getting one extra level in Herblore is not going to be easy. Just confirming that it's 87 for it. 87 Herblore, yeah. Alright, well, let's get cracking. Okay, I think it's time for me to go and do... Yep, farming run should be ready. I'll come back and finish off these Guam, but I've gotten like 33,000 Herblore XP just from cleaning, which is kind of insane. My plan here is after I finish cleaning these Guams, I'm going to actually do wood cutting again, even though I was very happy to be done with it. I do want to knock out 84 construction, because then we can make the final Nexus, which is the last, like, mechanical upgrade for construction. Also, I have an interest in getting to 85 woodcutting eventually, because that will let me boost for the final diary that requires woodcutting. Whew, okay, several thousand herbs cleaned. That's 37,000 Herblore XP. Get pretty close to 78. I'm going to go ahead real quick and make all of these Snapdragon's super restores. So I gotta get some stream work done. Herblore might be the way to do it, actually. I didn't think about this, but waiting for ingredients to combine actually does take a while, so I'll see what secondaries I already have banked that I can get some work done here, rather than go do woodcutting right now, because I don't think I have the money to make the planks for woodcutting. Probably not well advised. Herblore 78. Now make Zamorak Brew, Strong Buju Leaf Potions, and Divine Magic Potions. What? Zamorak Brew, worth making? Not even sure. Zamorak Brew. Torstal and Jangerberry. I mean, that's XP. Torstal can also make a Super Combat Potion. Oh, but it grants less XP. Okay, I'll make some Zamorak Brews just for the XP. Alright, I think I'm going to take a quick break, get some food and stuff. I would like to, or at least I should, focus on farming for secondaries, I think. Oh, hold on, let me see. Yeah, it looks like my farming run starts in 5 minutes, so I'll finish
I'll keep working on the super attack potions, and then I'll start the farming run, and then once the farming run's done, I'll take my break. Then after that, I think I'm going to have to sit down and make a secondary shopping list. Fortunately, the one secondary that I have a ton of, I don't have enough Snapdragon herbs for. Alright, farming run time, let's go. We'll see what happens, but I might get into a mode of mostly playing for farming purposes soon. Pretty much just signing in to do a farming run. We had a lot of mini episodes like that, or mini sequences like that in the RuneScape playthrough. I just want to make sure that I have everything banked that I need to have banked to get to 82 minimum, preferably 83, so we can make it without a spicy stew boost. Don't think I realized that the combat bracelet had a Champions Guild teleport. That's super useful. Getting white berries as a secondary. Alright, stepping away. Might be in farming focus mode for a while. Just logging on every so often to do nodes, so... I think, just to make it as painless for me as possible, if I'm not doing like a significant activity transition, like switching from farming to Nightmare Zone or boss farming or something, I'll just fast forward to the whole thing, even if there are cuts. So if you see me do 2 farming runs back to back, there's probably a cut point if you watch for the live split timer to stop. See ya. Hey there, quick farming run. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm considering doing some tithe farm. I probably shouldn't do it while I have an upload running, because ping does matter in there as to whether you can consistently do 20 things per run. But I could do tithe farm in between actual herb runs. I like to get my farming level up because there's a lot of stuff that I can unlock from having a higher farming. And I can plant dwarf seeds without needing a boost, which would be great. But for now, I'm going to step away real quick. We'll come back and do the next farm run in a few. See you. I am back. Because I did trees, my herbs are way out of order here, so I'm going to go do the birdhouses real quick and then find something else to do. Maybe do some secondaries or something. $75 hunter. It's a multiple of 5. Get out, catch murn bats. Okay. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a shitload of pineapples so I can keep doing ultra compost, and I'll make some right now with the pineapples I've got banked.
Probably go get some more volcanic ash soon as well. I gotta do gem mining soon to get the mounted dig site pendant. It would help a lot with this. Alright, time for me to go to bed. I'm gonna keep this up, trying to get to at least 82, if not 83 herblore. So yeah, you know it, more farm runs. I'm gonna go do Hesperia real quick. Alright, Hesperia's down, let's see what we get. Probably not the bucket. Really like to get it though. Nope, no bucket. Hey, but we are farming 79, that's exciting. I can grow dwarf wheat without any boost. Yeah, I just want to get these U roots in case I want to make some regular antidote pluses. And cutting down those trees is a pain, but I guess it was worth doing because I can always use those to make birdhouses. I think the difference in XP between a magic and U birdhouse is pretty minimal. It was being 163 banked U logs, which is pretty decent for birdhouses. It's like 40 runs or something. Alright, I've got 38 U roots. I should probably turn those into antidote pluses. They give a little bit less XP per toad flax than Ceradomin brews do. I guess if I end up doing a lot of Zulrah, I should get a lot of antidote pluses to drop, but you know, whatever. I'm going to go check the health on all of my fruit trees and pick all the papayas. I don't think I'm going to clear them out just yet. I might do a couple rounds of papaya harvesting, because I eventually want to replace all of these with palm trees. And then I think I eventually want to replace all of the palm trees with dragon fruit trees as I get more seeds back. I sold a bunch of them on the Grand Exchange, but I can buy some back later, potentially. but I'm getting back to work. Herb lore 79. Getting closer. 81 is the exciting level, because at 81 we could just make Ceradomin brews without having to boost. But we got a ways to go to that. You might wonder why I'm not using the herb sack for farming. I've thought about it. I usually gather more than 30 herbs on this run, though, so it doesn't really save me that much space if it overflows. I might try it next run just to see how it impacts things, because I do collect sometimes several different types of herbs. I think it might save me space if I'm collecting 3 or more different kinds, but if I'm doing only 2, I don't think it makes a difference. Trying to turn on sticky keys to turn shift and control on at the same time. It makes this a little bit easier, but I don't think I can do both. I can do one or the other, but not both. It means I can use the keyboard to quickly make all these things. It's just me manually holding the keys down. Okay, it took a long time, but I ground up all those chocolate bars. Got enough chocolate bars to make all of the energy potions with my 1100 Harlanders. So I'm going to start doing that while we wait for the next farming run. I completely forgot to keep at least one seed behind for farming contracts. I just got Lanta time. I feel like I should probably do the farming run without that seed and then go try to master farmer, steal it. I go for that. It's a somewhat rare steal, unfortunately. I run out of teleports on the Cape to the farm, but I think the Fishing Guild teleport is actually somewhat close to it. Let me check. It's a little bit closer than Arduin, and it doesn't require that I carry water runes with me. I also accidentally use an Ultra Compost on some Lidwords, so I might just accept the fact that these Toadflax might die here. I guess while I'm talking, I'm planning, once I finish planting all of my Toadflax, to go farm the Giant Mole to get bird nests. I get a shitload of XP if I turn all of that Toadflax into Ceradomin brews. I'm going to try to get to 81 herb lore in the meantime. This herb sack is pretty helpful, I guess. It speeds up individual areas so I don't have to stop and clean the herbs and then note them. Just do all that at the bank later.
And it just automatically puts it in my inventory if the sack is full, so that's pretty convenient. Oh, actually, I'll just use the normal compost on one of the dwarf wheat seeds. I guess it'll reduce the... what do you call it? Yield a little bit. Maybe I might have a compost potion lying around. Maybe I can turn a regular one into an ultra compost. 1 second. Alright, so I have some tasks to do. I can talk. I gotta set up some ultra compost, and I gotta go back to Fossil Island and collect volcanic ash for more ultra compost. But I don't have time to do all that right now. I gotta go get some chores done around the house. I'm going to deposit these herbs, go get some compost running, and then take a break. Come back for the next farming run. Okay, stepping away to do my chores here. I'm setting an alarm for my herb runs. Looks like I got about an hour. No, I gotta actually refill with the pineapples first, and then I can step away. Hey, I'm back a little bit early. I still have chores to do, so I'll probably finish up this next herb run and then step away again. I forgot that I need to steal this Lantidime seed, so I'm going to try to do that now. I'm not getting lucky on this drop here. Gotten Snapdragon seeds and multiple Ranar seeds in 30 minutes, but no Lantidime, so I might have to bail. Come back to it after the next farming run. Been on a phone call for a while. I'm not getting this Lantidime seed, but I guess there's a decent chance of it dropping from the bird nest that you get from the giant mole. So I'm going to give it a couple of giant mole attempts and see what happens. I haven't tried giant mole since I did all that Nightmare Zone grinding, so I might be able to kick its butt now. We'll see. Oh, Longbone. Now that I don't need it anymore. I guess I'll take some construction XP. I think, I don't remember if it's a flat amount or what. Some other person showed up and was like trying to attack it and then didn't hop after the first kill, which is super weird. Anyway, I just hopped. It's probably fine now. I did not remember that Falador Park was a Ring of Wealth teleport. That's actually super convenient for this, because I can keep leaving to pull up my Run Energy Prayer and Special Attack in my player-own house. Nice. Alright, I got a decent number of these. I was 7 kills, I'm up to 10 total kill count on the giant mole. I'm gonna see how many rewards I get here. Maybe I'll get some lantidime seeds. If this ends up being a good way to get herb seeds, I'll just farm this guy. The player-owned house, having the ornate jewelry box makes it possible. Unlimited teleports right on top of the place I have to dig to get down there. And I've got the pool to recover my run, prayer, and special attacks. I don't even really have to bring prayer potions. Infinite sustain. Trade in the wood. Nest box. Let me do this one at a bank. Whilst in a bank. Whoa. Top hat and monocle. That is a lot of nests. Okay, well, this is a feasible way to play, apparently. Just got a cadentine seed there. Alright, I didn't get the seed I was looking for, but it looks like this is potentially an effective way to do this. It's at least an effective way to get enough bird nests to be able to use my 1000 plus toad flax on all of it. Problems end up being bank space for the seeds. I guess I could always take them straight to the... I could do this at the bank chest in the farming guild. That probably makes more sense next time. Okay, well, I don't need stamina potions. I don't need prayer potions. I should bring 1 prayer potion in case of an emergency. I'm going to want super attack and all that fun stuff. Attack, super strength. Just ignore the super defense because I'm going to keep protection from melee on. And let's get back to it. Don't think I need water runes, so I can always just teleport to the house. Oh, but I gotta bounce for stream work, so I'm gonna sign off here. Come back, do more farming runs, and I'll keep doing giant mole and hopefully get this lantidime seed. Later. Hey, I'm doing a quick farming run. I'm gonna sign right off. Probably come back and do another farming run and then maybe do more mole. We'll see. Hey, it's a genie. Give me that lamp. You know where I'm putting it. Oh, I didn't realize I went off mute this whole time. Hopefully I fast-forwarded through that typing. I am gonna clean these herbs, maybe do a couple potions, and I'm heading to bed. I come back on here.
Yo, I'm back. It's a farming run coming up in a few minutes. Guess I'll do the birdhouses real quick. In a weird, kind of awkward situation here where I had to like use a plant cure on this herb, and I think it delayed it being done or something. I kind of want to just go do the giant mole, but I don't think I have any way to actually predict how much longer this thing has. Alright, bedtime for me. I'll come back and do more farming runs tomorrow. Double check what this calculator thing projects for me here. Energy potion, prayer potion, Stirred Almond Brew, super energy, magic. Still projecting level 82, it looks like. Okay. I really want to try to get 83, but if I can just barely hit 82 and then boost for it, that's also fine. I think when I hit 82, that's when I'm going to go do Zulrah. Obviously, none of it matters if I can't actually get the noted 10 antidote plus drop and these Zulrah scales, so then I can hem and haw about whether I want to try to make it all the way to 83. So yeah. Hey, it's a brand new day, so you know what we're doing. Just saw that there's an option to not render doors in my house. That's what I've been wanting. Should have looked it up sooner. So, man, it's kind of annoying to have to open that door every time I log in. Ow. Alright, I've let many herb cycles pass without doing a farming contract, which is not good. I was hoping I was going to get the Lantidime seed, but I just haven't been getting it. I'm going to have to set a time limit here. I'm going to try to steal it now from the Master Farmer, and if it doesn't drop before the next herb run starts, then I'll just have to go do something else. So I guess before I steal this, I should go get all the white berries. I'll do that real quick. So I already warped here. Let's go to the champion skill.
Thieving, 77. Yeah, 77. All from this Master Farmer. Still haven't gotten the seed. Probably doesn't have to bail out on the contract. I've got a sunk cost problem where it's like, oh, but I didn't bail on it sooner, so I should definitely double down on delaying getting another contract, but that is not correct. Gotten like 6 or even 8 dwarf seeds, and I've gotten tons and tons of Ranar seeds, which is usually what I would want. I can't get this one kind of seed that I want today. Okay, I got 30 minutes left to the next farm run, so I'm just going to try to see if I luck out on giant mole kills. Okay, I'm going to open up these nest boxes and see if we get any Plantidime seeds. Got a Torstol seed, which is even rarer, and a Dwarf seed, which is even rarer. That's how it goes. Got multiple Dwarf seeds. Absolutely no Plantidimes. It's my bad, I had a huge stack of them, but I planted all of them. I completely forgot about it showing up as a potential contract, so I'll just take the lower contract. Stepping away, I'll come back and do another farm run soon. I'm back. I got another farming run to do, and then I'm going to try to go hard on actually clearing out my bank of herbs. Actually, on second thought, I might try to gather some magic logs so that I'm set to keep making these magic birdhouses. Alright, I'm going to cut magic logs for a bit just so that I'm still set for future birdhouse runs. You kidding me? I just got the Lantidime seeds from that seed son of a bitch. It's fine. It's over now.
Wow. Woodcutting's pretty AFK, huh? At least magic log woodcutting is. Farming 80, which is an exciting level, although it appears to unlock nothing on its own. I can now use a garden pie to boost 83 to plant the spirit tree in my player-owned house, which I think I will do. Oh hey, hard task in the Western Provinces area. Did not realize that was a thing. I'm gonna plant my spirit tree in the player house here in a second. Oh, also counts as an elite task for Karanja. Okay. Here comes a spirit tree. Oh, need level 83 farming. Okay. Here it goes. Very nice. I don't think that counts against my limit, too, for once I'm able to make more of them. Where is this one in Pref? Or Prifiness? Calquat tree. It was an elite task in Karamja, and was worth like 12,000 XP. Holy shit. I apparently need to do this constantly. Next farming run, I'll replace the Calquat tree along with all of the palm trees.
Hey, I probably left some notes to myself there. I had to record on my gaming PC instead of my streaming PC because I was rendering, and rendering takes forever. I am going to do a thing while I wait on my next farm run. I'm going to make potions, so I have to. I was just doing Zolcano. Unfortunately, I was trying to delay leveling to 80 herb lore, but I couldn't do it because I ended up cleaning herbs, so I should have left a note to myself to comment on that. If for whatever reason I didn't, I got herb lore 80 during the fast forward, and I got a Spore seed while checking cactus health, and then the rest of it was just typical farming run stuff. Nothing super special. Alright, I've got some work to do, so I'm going to pop off here for a bit. Come back and keep doing herb lore and farm runs. Gotta get to that magic. 81 is one that I'm really looking forward to, because then I can make all these Ceradomin brews. I'll have to go farm Giant Mole for a while to make sure I have enough bird nests to match my 1500 toad flax, but I've got like a couple 100,000 herb lore XP banked from Ceradomin brews alone. And then I'll be able to use Ceradomin brews whenever I feel like it and not worry about running out of them, which is like a dream. So, I'll see ya. Hey, I'm back. Gonna do another farming run, and we'll start doing potions. I'm going to start making Ceradomin brews pretty soon via boosting. See if I can get over that hump to 81. Probably can't, but I can use the full Botanical Pie now. The +4 boost all the way down to the +1 boost, so see how much I can get away with. Alright, here we go. We're going to try to make as many brews as I can before the pie runs out, and I'll have to go make some more pies later. Alright, not terrible. I got like 53k XP out of it. I could go get a couple more botanical pies in order to finish them off, but I'll just see if I can hit 81 using my Avento, Dwarfweed, and Lantidine. And maybe Ranar Weeds. So I gotta get a boatload of snake grass. Trying to decide how I should go about doing that. I'm going to take a look at the calculator here, and then we'll go do something. It looks like super energies would get me there, so I gotta
go farm a bunch of more fire fungus. Ugh. With a plan for how to do that quickly. Hey, I got another Hespori seed while I was gathering from that tree. Awesome. There's 81 farming. Thanks, Ben. Herb Lore 81. I can make Ceradomin brews without boosting now. Hooray! Good morning. During the muted fast forwarding there, I tried to do some, Wines of Zamorak gathering. And that's fine, all fine and good when I only have like 100 dwarf weeds, but I have 700 dwarf weeds, and it's so slow and miserable. I probably will get around and do it, but I really don't want to. As far as plans right now, I want to go ahead and finish up 82 Herblore. At which point I've kind of out of excuses to keep putting off attempting Zulrah, so Zulrah is probably coming up pretty soon. I'm almost out of herb seeds, or at least I'm down to only having Haralander seeds, so don't have any seeds that are worth more than 100 XP per herb. I'm not planting the Ranar seeds because I get plenty of Ranar weeds from things like Nightmare Zone boxes, and those seeds are potentially worth a ton of money. I guess I'd rather sell them. But I won't be selling things like Snapdragon seeds because Snapdragons are hard to come by, and I'm actually still pretty low on super restores. In any case, in order to finish hitting my 82 Herblore level, I'm probably going to have to gather about 450 snape grass and let's see. Yeah, snape grass seems reasonable. Getting the additional, several hundred bird nests. I still have the toadflax potions, don't I? Where are those? Oh no, I didn't mix them. So I need 816 bird nests. That's a lot. That's a heck of a lot of giant mole running. We'll probably get on that because I think that's the most immediate large amount of XP that I can earn. And then I'll see if I want to keep pushing to 83. It might be worth going to 83 just so that I can trivially boost to make anti-venoms. I don't have to get a spicy stew every time I want to do it. That might be how I further delay attempting Zulrah. But in the meantime, I'll go ahead and do a farming run. Maybe doing plenty of giant mole will get me some more seeds to keep the farming train going, because it's starting to not make sense to keep doing farming. Alright, another spory seed. We got 2 of them in the bank now after the one that's currently growing is done. Some back-to-back attempts. Also got some more fancy higher level seeds here. Happy to plant those, although I'm not need to figure out what I'm doing with those wines of Zamorak. I don't think I've got the mental fortitude to sit there and hop telegrab. When I was trying to do it last night, it was like prime time on a Saturday night. I'm thinking I don't really recommend that. Because every world I jump to, there was someone doing a cycle to get the wine, so maybe if I do it now, it's more like 5 in the morning. I might have an easier time. I gotta do Tears of Guthix. I forgot about that. Knock that out before I forget. To 216 banked snape grass. So, about halfway there. I think I just gotta bail when it comes to Guthix and trying to
go for the one that's about to expire and hope that another one pops in its spot. Like, I end up losing so many tiers as a result. I should just go for the one that's the closest to full. 176 isn't terrible. Hey, there's RuneCraft 67. I do want to try to get RuneCraft up to at least 70 at some point, so I can be base 70 all skills. Okay, back to Snapegrass, I guess. Man, lucky, I just got another Hespori seed, so we should be set for several days. Hopefully I'll get the bottomless compost bucket. I really want that. I'm swimming in Lantidimes. I couldn't get them a while ago. Apparently we forgot to plant new seeds here last time. Oh well. Wow, I got another Hespori seed. This is apparently my week. Like 5 of them baked now? I'll have to stay on top of that. Alright, I'm gonna go do a Hespori run real quick. Alright, here we go. Hespori number 15 or something. I don't know. I think the compost bucket's like a 1 in 35 drop. I think I accidentally failed to get my pants out of storage. Hopefully that doesn't get me in trouble. We'll see. Already in phase 2, damn. Pretty good. New personal best, 113. Neat. Still no bucket. I guess that's only kill count 13. And it's a 1 in 35, so I shouldn't be sad until I pass the 35 number. Also, I mostly want these Atas seeds because they increase yield. New Hespori is growing, right? Yep, cool. Another Hespori seed. Wonderful. This is pretty funny. I'm so close to that magical 82 Herblore number, but I'm going to have to use Guam to hit it. There it is, 82 Herblore, 5 levels from what we got for Song of the Elves to be able to make Saradomin Brews, and I guess technically 12 levels from the bare minimum for the Quest Cape. It took a really long time. Really, really long time. I now no longer have an excuse not to attempt Zulrah, at least. I could maybe argue that I should go to 83 so that I can make plenty of anti-venoms, but if I go in there and I get the Antidote ++ drop, and the Zulrah skills drop, then I could technically boost up to 87 to make that into anti-venom and finish off my Ornate Rejuvenation pool. Then we'll take a break.
So just step away for a little bit, come back, might attempt Zulrah, might keep going with Herblore. My biggest source of XP to get to 83 right now is the 781 Toad Flax that I've got banked. Let me reset this really quick. Let's look at just the Toad Flax for a second. Yeah. Oh, wait. Do I have enough just from that? No, I'm reading that wrong. Okay. Yeah, so the Toad Flax alone is 140,000 XP. I need a total of... Oh, this is actually very exciting. I didn't realize this. As I've been building my bank of potions, I've not been able to hit 83 without going through all of my Guams, Marintils, and Terramins, which would be really long and slow and awful. So I've been trying to exclude them. But I guess I just, with like my very recent bank, hit the threshold that I can make all of them. The problem isn't to be making these ranging potions. It's, like I said, getting those Wines of Zamorak is not trivial, especially getting 700 of them. But it would need magic XP. It would probably be enough magic XP to get me to 83, which is a significant level because it lets me boost to make the Catherby portal. I'll think about it. This is 781 nests to make these Toad Flax Ceradomin brews. I probably want to have as many Ceradomin brews banked as humanly possible because I'd like to be able to use them without worrying about running out. There's the space that I'm in right now. So yeah, we'll see when I come back. Maybe we'll do Zulrah. Maybe I'll just go hard on getting all the secondaries to finish hitting 83 because then we can make as many antivenoms as we want. See you later. Alright, I'm going to stop delaying. We're going to give Zulrah a shot. I'm going to try to get some gear together. Head out to where the Zulrah fight occurs. I guess I'll just go there. Well, so I could teleport to Pryphtenis, but I think I have to walk through some traps then to get to the fight, which sounds not great. Yeah, because it's like down here. I can get a fairy ring, but I'm going to have to grind up to higher agility level to be able to use it, so I think this is an 76 agility, 3 more levels. So we're not going to use that right now, but I'll probably end up using something like it in the future. But in any case, I'm going to try to get my gear together and see what we're doing. Okay, I think I have my gear together. I'm going to try using blood spells. I don't think they're particularly great for this, but it's easy for me to switch to it, so I may as well try. Okay, so just to kind of summarize my understanding of Zulrah, which this probably ain't going to go well, but I'm going to give it a shot. I believe the way it works is that he has 3 forms. There's a green form where he uses ranged attacks and is weak to magic. There's a blue form where he uses magic attacks and is weak to ranged. And then a red form where he uses melee attacks and is still weak to magic. Understanding, of course. We don't want to go this way in the future. We'll take the other way next time. So the fight boils down to correctly switching your prayers whenever the Zulrah changes form, correctly switching your gear when Zulrah changes form, avoiding venom clouds that spawn periodically throughout the fight. Seems a little bit complicated, but I'm going to try to do it. Having a ring of recoil that instantly kills the small snake enemies that spawn. I do have one of those, so I'm hopeful that's going to help. I feel like this is the kind of fight, as with most fights in RuneScape, like reading a guide is only so helpful. Of course I got poisons. You kind of just have to do it to understand how it works. There's a bunch of safe spots on the map that you can retreat to at different stages in the fight. This is my understanding. It's going to top off by murdering some creatures out here with blood spells. Should probably set up the heart rate monitor for my first attempt. See if I can get that going here. Guessing my first attempt, I'm basically just going to have to deal with getting venomed, since I don't really have any way to make it go away, you know. Sacrificial boat. Okay. I'm also using, there's a site, zulrahguide.co.uk, that shows me the different phase orders, so I can try to plan appropriately, but like I said, I'm just going to have to do it to understand it, I think. Make sure I'm as prepped as I'm going to be. Let's go ahead and pop in there and hope for the best. Here we go. Wait, I really want to ride the boat. High Priestess. Okay. I think I might not need a prayer at the beginning. Like, Zulrah might not actually trigger anything. Tell me about Zulrah. All-powerful snake god of the southern wastes. He rises from the swamp to show his divine majesty and accept our homage. Long ago, our forebears came to this place, not realizing they were trespassing in Zulrah's domain, rose from the swamp in wrath, and many were slain. But Zulrah in his mercy allowed some of those transgressors to live, sparing them the punishment they deserved and allowing them a chance to repent. My mother, oldest and wisest of the tribe, dared to intercede with the mighty Zulrah on behalf of her people, and thus a sacred contract was declared. Zulrah granted us the right to dwell in his lands and to eat of their bounty. Zulrah protects us. In return, we have to send a periodic sacrifice. Willing volunteers are never hard to find. Their sacrifice buys peace for the tribe. How do people get chosen as a sacrifice? Volunteers offer themselves gladly. The next sacrifice is a brave gnome who just came of age. He waits by the boat now. Take me instead. You would offer yourself as a sacrifice in his place? Your dedication to Zulrah must be truly profound. Profound, okay. Give glory to Zulrah through your death. Offer myself to Zulrah. Can't use the boat to return. Can use magical powers to flee. But defeat the point of the sacrifice. You'll have to try again. Let's go. Yes. Wasting all this prayer waiting here. Whoa! Scary snack. Oh, wrong way, I think. Already getting venomed. Not a great start. Okay, this is range still, I want to say. Oh god, did it drop my spell? Why? I don't understand. I need to figure out why it just made my spell go away. Rune pouch, blood, and death runes. Am I just restricted from using them here or something? Let me just teleport out. Not a great start. I think unfortunately I have to go to Castle Wars to recover from Venom. Clan Wars, rather. I'm trying to Google it to see if ancient magic is disabled in that fight, and I'm not finding anything that suggests that it is, so I'm really confused as... Like, I can see that I can cast a spell now, but when I load it in there, it just didn't work. Should try popping back in there again and see if it still blocks me from using blood spells. So confused. Okay, that didn't go very well. I wasn't able to talk during it because it was pretty hard. I got a lot of ruby bolt shots off, which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate that I got the shots off and then didn't win, right? I think I basically just have to ignore Venom during the fight. I can maybe try to use an anti-poison just to keep it from continuing to build in intensity. Right now I'm struggling to even pay attention to the phases because like switching gear sets is way too slow. So I might try to do it magic only. I found out the problem. It's because when I use... the problem is that whenever I use Ceradomin Brews, it drops my level too low to be able to cast that spell. So I just got to be really careful. I actually ran into the same problem back with the Song of the Elves boss. So we're going to give a shot at a magic-only attempt. Bring a completely different set of stuff this time and see how it plays out. It's unfortunate I won't get the benefit from like the ruby bolts and stuff, but what are you going to do? I'm going to turn off auto retaliate so that doesn't happen again, or at least reduce the chance of it happening again.
Alright, I'm gonna try an attempt that's magic only and see how it goes. Not holding my breath. Ah, shit, my recoil ring broke. Okay. Well, I gotta fix that. Now I just have no shield, but I'll try it just to see if I can survive long enough, right? That's extremely bad. I just got hit by 2 melee attacks in a row. Not great. Okay. Right now, it's like, I'm trying to look at this guide, but it's not terribly helpful, because, like, I kind of just need to know, I need to intuit what the next phase is going to be. Like, kind of like how I've got Sarachnis almost completely memorized. Got problem with standing in the poison right now that I'm going to need to deal with here. So if I can find the... Rather than use the one that I have to click, if I can just have all the patterns in front of my face, you know? Figure out what's the earliest time I'm having to deal with this Jad phase. I could also dump the bruise and be like, they take too long to heal, but they heal pretty close to the sharks right now, so maybe I should keep them. Need to make sure I don't ever click him when I'm not fully restored on stats. Okay, I'm gonna end up burning through a lot of supplies practicing this fight, but I think it just comes with the territory. Got to get a shield back. Try to remember at one of these points. This doesn't work too well. I might try ranged only and try to take advantage of the ruby bolts. Stand here. So I stay in the bottom left the whole time until the third phase, which is where I might have to switch. Let me see if I can mark the safe spot by the pillar. So it's over 2, down 1 from the pillar. 2 here, maybe? Take this opportunity to heal. Oh, is that Jad form? That might be Jad forms. Oh, I'm kicking my ass. Oh, Jesus. Shit. Going okay at the very beginning, not so okay now. This might be the restart of the phase. Definitely better than prior attempts, right? Okay, so that was a better attempt. I still didn't win, so I got my ass kicked. Glad I got all these brews that I can burn through. I think, yeah, once my Ring of Recoil breaks, I'm in trouble, so I need to bring an extra one. Unfortunately, I don't have an easy way to see when it breaks. It's hard for me to pay attention. There's a lot of things to look at during this fight. I'm gonna go remove Venom. I think I might be able to get 1 kill with magic if I just get lucky on good rolls and good patterns. I definitely can't look at the pattern list while I'm fighting. It's just, there's too much going on for me to split my attention right now. Which is where a Ring of Suffering would be nice. I could have multiple recoil rings running. I'm guessing 1 ring is more than enough for a typical player. It's just not for me. It's like as soon as the snakelings stop killing themselves, it's bad news bears for me. I think part of the problem is that the Zulrah is breaking my ring, not the snakelings, so maybe I can keep it unequipped until they spawn and then swap it on. That might be an easier way for me to remember to do it. Let's just try that and see how that works. Let's try making the rest of it sharks. Oh, let me get that shield. I keep forgetting. Reduce shield, and then also Rada's Blessing, right? Let me try this without any bruise. I think it's creating too much possibility for me to make a mistake. Bring some more prayer potions as a result. Try sharks only and see how that goes. I guess I should bring a super defense potion in that case.
Okay, let me think here. Let's make sure I remember to switch out that ring whenever there are snakelings alive. Let's see how this plays out. The dream would be for it to drop, for me to get lucky and get the antidote ++ drop and the skills on 1 kill count, and then not have to come back here for a while, or at least be able to come back here with anti-venoms next time. Okay, that's not going great. I'm gonna try ranged only. It's probably also not wonderful, but give it a shot at least, you know? I guess I don't have to go to Clan Wars, because I can... Stepping out of the house removes Venom. Today I learned. I need to figure out when it's appropriate to switch bolts to rune pouch now. I'll just drink a potion before I warp out there, right? Save myself some space, bring some extra food. Yeah, it looks like my recoil ring broke again. Maybe that's only intended for like when you have really fast kills, right? There's just too many of them for me to focus on. Well, I'll try using just my normal bolts, I guess. Let's see. Let's do defense, ranging. Cross this before my stat decays here. Let's see. I'm not thinking this is gonna work, but it's worth a try, right? I got a couple initial hits off, even though I should be pretty resistant to range right now. It's promising. What's happening? Why did I run out there? There are too many snakelings for me to try to kill them. It's gonna waste time not fighting the boss, right? When I came in here the first time, I got like 3 Ruby Bolt procs in a row. It was nuts. I don't think I'll ever be that lucky again. There's one. And a wasted proc on a snakeling, which it looks like it does 0 damage, which is kind of funny. Okay, I gotta get out of here. So this could maybe work, but it's gonna require that I'm gonna have to bring a recoil ring when the snakelings are out. I might even have to bring a couple of them and just try to watch and see if they're not dying. Looks like this fight takes a while to get into being a well-oiled machine, you know? Ring of recoil notification is a thing I can turn on. Oh, I have to break it. I see. 40 more points. We'll try tuna potatoes. Why not? Okay, so that's the best I've done. I think that might be doable if I bring brews instead of tuna potatoes. Brews are less dangerous when I'm going with ranged because I can't make it so that I can't cast my spells like I can with range. So 11 more points. Got him down to like quarter health. Excuse me. Probably end up having to make more of those bolts, but I am natively 73 smithing now, so that shouldn't be as bad as it was in the past. Yeah, let's try brews instead. Also, I don't think on a successful kill I'm going to make it through an entire antidote plus if I'm just using it to downgrade venom to poison, so I'm going to drop one of these here. Get an extra healing thing. If I end up doing more than 1 kill, I'm just trying to go for 1 kill count. After I get 1 kill count, I might go try to grind agility up so I don't have to keep bringing an agility potion with me. It's stressful to try to do that. Yeah, I might not make this in time. Let's see. Make it over the stepping stone before the timer runs out. Go, go, go! Oh, just barely. Okay, let's see how this goes. I think that eventually, instead of me looking at a Zulrah guide, I'm just going to learn the positions from muscle memory, basically. This lucky early proc.
So my previous attempt went better, but it was just luckier Ruby Bolts procs, so... Oh, I didn't have a... I didn't have a house portal that time. Uh-oh. Okay, hold up. I think I do need to have 2 antidote pluses. Okay, so the brews can work. I think I keep panic brewing, though, and then not realizing that I've significantly penalized my range bonus, so I'm not hitting as hard or as often as I ought to be. Now I probably need to start watching the patterns. I think I've got pretty good muscle memory for the first couple patterns. The 3 things that can happen at the very beginning, but then it gets way out of control right after that. Yeah, if I do range, melee, it's one that I can deal with, I think. Understand what's happening a little bit better in that one. There's an early proc, that's cool. I need to run back and forth on this side to avoid getting hit by melee in this phase. This fight is insanely hard. I think when I win, it's going to be chance, basically. I am getting a little bit better at expecting when the Jad phase is going to happen. It might help if I start saying out loud what's going on in each phase of the fight. I might try to do that here in a second. Call out which phase it's about to switch to, that sort of thing. Yeah, my recoil ring broke, and that's part of what got me killed. I guess there's a little purple indicator, but if I'm spamming potions and stuff, I just don't see it. Okay, so let me talk this out. The Zulrah safe spot at the start of the fight is always in the same location, and then it's still in that location on phase 2, which changes depending on whether you get melee, range, or magic into phase 3. You do sometimes get the same form twice in a row. Okay. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. Only 4 different things that can happen, right? So I can start praying before the phase change starts. That will save me a lot of incoming damage. Give that a try. Okay, melee, which we want to stay down here. Oh, but I keep running around like that, it's really annoying. Magic. Should be nothing, right? No, it's ranged. Okay, I think I got a handle on this part, maybe. Magic, that might be Jad though, right? No. Just whenever he's magic, he sometimes shoots non-magic bullets. There's a proc. Oh, this is Jad now, isn't it? Oh shit, I thought I avoided that successfully, I did not. I'm super dead. Teleport? Okay. So that fight, I was able to look at the diagram for like 2 seconds, which is an improvement. Previously, I've only been able to look at it for like a second, so... An experiment with something here. I don't think it's going to help too much, but... Although I'm curious now. I was going to try debuffing Zulrah's defense with the Dorkishin crossbow, but it's probably not worth it. It might even reset after he switches forms. Early proc, that's good. Melee has 2 follow-ups possible. Magic in the middle. And then we're gonna get this guy over here. I think it's just spreading poison. Oh, and summoning assholes. I'm gonna get magic
We're gonna get Jad after this, so I can prepare this time. Oh, maybe not. Shit. Should stand in that melee safe spot, huh? Ooh, nice. During this phase, too. Oh, 2 in a row. Okay, now my heart rate's gonna shit the bed. Is this Jad now? No. Okay. This might be Jad here. Yeah. Shit, I'm praying in the exact opposite way, and I died, finally. Bugger. Alright, let me try to get my shit back. It costs 100,000 when that happens? Yeah, it's like easy to get, when you try to do the Jad phase, it's like easy to get out of phase with it. That's unfortunate, that was a pretty good attempt too. Got a lot of good Ruby Bolt procs. I'll have to do some, if I die too much, I'll have to go do Zulcano to get money. Oh, I lost my Questcape too, of course I did. Shit. And my staff, was I smart enough to hold on to a backup Traumon staff? Or did I dump it? Okay, thank God. No, I don't have the right spellbook either. That's fine. What's the easiest way for me to get to? There's one near Castle Wars, isn't there, or something? Figure out which one's the easiest if I go on this journey. So apparently I wasn't wrong to be scared of this fight. It's not easy. Especially not with my gear. It's funny, Chaos Factor keeps marveling at my stats and is like, you can do anything. I'm like, I don't have gear. Do anything with gear. I also don't know the fight. I'm also bad, but definitely doesn't die fast enough for like one recoil ring to be good enough, you know. Yeah, I definitely should get my agility up to 76 so I don't have to boost to get over that stepping stone. Zulrah did reject me. How did you know? Wait, does she not charge something? I thought this cost money if I died. Confused. Alright, I gotta go change my gear back up here. Probably shouldn't have brought these runes. It's getting me in trouble right now. It's inventory space. Need to figure out why I got confused last attempt. I thought there was going to be a Jad phase and then there ended up not being one. Oh wow, it costs nothing to claim items from her. That's cool. So this attempt, I think I'm going to bring half and half food and brews, and I'll try to save the brews until the end of the fight if it looks like it's going well and I have a chance of winning. Huh. Priestess will not recover the Lunar Staff if the player dies with it while fighting Zulrah. Go to the Neuromancer replacement. 30,000 coins. Okay. Good to know that that's a thing, apparently. Don't have good enough resources, but I think doing this with food is probably going to be helpful. Curious how many, like, total resources I'm going to burn through before I understand this fight. I'd also end up just need to level up range a little bit to have a better shot at doing it this way. Get my defense up too. I'm able to focus a little bit more on the listed patterns now. Still lose track of it really fast, but magic in the center. Okay. Should be magic next, I think, right? Oh shit, I guess not. Really don't understand this sometimes. Shit, I thought I had a good plan there, I did not. I think I just tick-eated accidentally. Yeah, totally did. Then it would have killed me. Wow. Wonder if it's much worse. If I died in my player-owned house, do I lose everything? Oh, I bet I do. Wow, I should be more careful next time. I don't know where I'm getting confused, but I follow the 4 different patterns guide just fine. But the first like 3 phases, and then shit seems to go crazy after that. I don't know why. So, I might try blood spells again and just not use any Ceradomin brews. I guess if I'm using blood spells, I get less of a need for brews, so I could try going with blood spells and sharks only or something. That'll be my next attempt. Nice early proc on that thing. I like getting melee on the second one. Always magic after that, isn't it? Okay. Sometimes it's ranged at the top, but what governs that happening? Okay, I see where I'm supposed to be now, at least. Melee, stand in the safe spot. Magic is next. Stay put, it looks like. Get back over to the left side. I guess I need to start running right before it spawns. Magic at the top, I gotta start running over, I guess. Once the crap goes away, I guess. And then this is Jad. Okay, that went much better than it usually does. Shit, that's not good though. Is this a reset? This is a reset, okay. Okay, we're back to the start of the fight. Getting slightly better at reading this guide every time. Magic every time. Always in the center. And it's variable what the next step is. That's what I keep getting confused on. Okay, if she spawns over there, we gotta get over there. Next step is magic at the top. Oh shit, no. What happened there? Range on the right, range on the left. This is surprising. When does that happen? I don't see that anywhere in the list of possibilities. It's a Jad phase too, isn't it? Okay, I'm just gonna warp out. Okay, getting slightly better at reading the guide, but I don't know what happened that last time. Maybe I just got confused and misread it. See if I can understand what happened. Okay. So I found a site on GitHub that is the Zulrah fight, except it lets you click what the pattern is, and then it just removes all the other ones until you hit reset at the end. That might be what I need. I think that what's troubling me is I can't keep bringing my eyes to look at the same column whenever we go to attempt it again. My brain doesn't want to do that for some reason. So we'll see if this helps. And let's give Mage a try again. No brews. Oh shit. Agility buff ran out. I brought no prayer potions, that's not feasible. Probably need to bring at least 2. Good start so far. Oh shit, I forgot to switch prayers. I might be able to do this with Mage now that I understand the fight a little bit better. We'll see. Head over once the clouds are gone. Magic next, I think. This is going way better than before. Oh, we want to get down here, it looks like. I'm going to come back to this later, but I think I got a plan going forward to potentially win. This new site I'm using is helping a lot, so I'll show that off when I come back. See ya. Hey, I'm back. I'm in the house. I didn't miss any recording. I logged back in and panicked because I was still venomed when I signed out, which I guess I didn't realize when I did sign out. My wife's been out of town for a long time, and she had woke up in the morning and came downstairs in the middle of that last attempt, so I was just quick signing out because it's not the kind of activity that I can run while she's in the room watching a TV show or something. But I didn't realize I was venomed, so I signed in and I was like, oh god, I'm venomed and I'm low in health. So I panicked to try to get in my bank to get my house teleport, and then I realized that my pin just became active, as you can see in the corner there, so that's why I didn't start recording, because I had to enter the pin. And then I warped to the house, so you just missed a couple seconds of me warping to the house. Anyway, last attempt wasn't great in terms of damage dealt, but was much better in terms of me preempting what was going to happen in each phase. I think I warped out just as a Jad phase was about to happen, so I was about to get my ass kicked.
I would like to keep trying. I have a better feeling about the whole thing. I'm gonna head over to a bank and get my stuff together, and then try to make a plan for what I'm doing next. Alright, let's try this again. Using a different Zulrah guy this time that removes the ones that aren't relevant. I'm being quiet because I'm afraid things are about to go very bad. And I died to melee. Whoops. I think that means I lost my Draman staff, but I'm not sure, so we'll find out. Need to have more in the bank, just in case I make a mistake, I think. I forgot that I still had to dodge during melee there, unfortunately. I'm used to just being able to ignore melee. I lost my staff there when I died. Actually, I might have been talking on mute during a good chunk of that fight, so it was a decent attempt. I just screwed up the melee at the end. She's like, I teleported your staff here. She's like, that seems unlikely. 30,000 coins. Okay. Man, I really should finish that diary. The Lumbridge Elite diary. It required grinding out like 80-something smithing, which sounds awful, but then I don't have to have the staff on me anymore. I guess I don't know how much was muted during that attempt, but it went decently well. Like, I made it through an entire rotation. I used most of my food in the process, but I made it through the rotation knowing what was coming up and did things generally better. I survived the Jad phase without taking too much damage. Oh, Draman staff doesn't get destroyed. Okay, well, I'll try to get a copy of that so I have a backup way to get here. Or I'll just store the lunar staff for that purpose. Should be fine. Did I lose all the runes in the rune pouch? Oh no, it gave me them back, thank god. I was gonna be like... It's a lot of runes. Really suck. Okay, so I did actually get all my shit back, it looks like. It's like one more point before the ring will shatter. Okay. I think the deal is if I get stunned by the melee form, I pretty much have to warp out. So you're like, especially if you get stunned on the first hit of the melee form, you're pretty much guaranteed to get hit by the second one after that, so... Try to be smarter about that next time. Lunar staff always gets destroyed for what seems to be no reason, so I don't want to bring that with us. Okay, I think I've got the gear necessary to try again. Let's go. If I get confident enough, I might try bringing the range switch. Now that I feel like I can focus on more than one thing at a time now. Oh, died again. Tried eating there, did not work out. At least I'm keeping the quest cape. So we get back more easily. I'm just not doing enough damage right now. Or I'm not landing hits often enough, even with all that magic gear equipped. So maybe I do need to bring a range switch. I'll try that for the next attempt. The death penalty seems pretty forgiving so far. It's going to be interesting once you have this down to a science where you just have every rotation memorized and you just have it on farm. I'm definitely not there right now. Okay, so I got to look through my gear and figure out if I'm going to do a switch. I don't think I want to bring so much stuff because I keep bringing tons and tons of stuff out here. So I'm just going to deposit most of this and then try to make a plan. I guess the mirror shield is the only one that I have that has no attack penalties, right? Let's look through and see if that's true. Dragon Square shield is neat looking, but definitely has attack penalties, so I want to use that. So I could finish a book, that would be great, but that's going to take me a long time. And even the V shield isn't a flat upgrade, which is unfortunate. I was hoping I can keep track of a lot for me to pay attention to if I'm going to be trying the switch.
trying to get my DPS up as much as possible. So I think in the current setup, the only thing that's penalizing my range damage is the hood. It's not that big of a deal. I don't want to bring an entire alternate set because it takes so long to equip it, you know. Try using Bruise during a range phase as well. Alright, let's see how this goes. Probably not great, but that's what we're here to practice. And my base heart rate is so much lower when I'm not streaming. People don't believe me about that. I mean, I do have tachycardia most of the time when I'm live. And even 79's not, it could be much better, but... Oh, right. I forgot something. Alright, here we go. Tep number 30 or something crazy. This is going a little bit better so far. We'll see. Still nervous. What the fuck? In terms of damage to health, I'm doing much better than I have before. We're restarting here. This is the lowest I've gotten Zulrah for sure with switches. I think trying switches was a good idea. Let's see what the next move is here. Ranged shit. Gotta run over the other side, right? Shit, move. Whew. Shit. I think I just did a tick eat there on accident. Oh, it's getting so close. 87 health left. This is possible. Jad's coming soonish, I think. Just need to not fuck up, right? Come on. Oh no! Ah, I was so close! 3% health, 15... Okay, well... That at least tells me that it's possible. I can win. It's not easy, but I can. Whew, okay. Oh, my Ring of Recoil shattered. I wonder if that's what got me killed. I was just taking too much damage in that final phase there. Didn't switch it out. Wow. Yeah, my hands are shaking. Whew. So close to being the first kill count. I should have started healing when I got over there. I probably need to bring another antidote because now that the fight's lasting longer, I really need to be able to step down the damage it's doing. Part of the problem, I think, is the magic phase. Sometimes it hits with a ranged attack, and it just hits like a truck when it happens. Okay, well, let me get my shit back. We don't want the Lunar Staff, we want the Trauma Staff, right? Oh no, we want the Lunar Staff to recover our shit, and then we'll come back with it, right? That's right. To make more agility potions soon. Get some toad legs. Classic. Alright, it's been kind of fun to, progress through this boss, though. It started out where it kind of felt impossible, and now it's getting to the point where I think I can do it. Well, I definitely could have done it last attempt if I hadn't choked on healing at the very end of the fight. Looks like I'm able to manage the switches okay, and I'm able to manage using a Ceradomin brew without it completely breaking my plan for healing. So I could probably bring a few more of those, 6 brews, and just only heal on the ranged phase. It just takes so long to heal with brews, is the problem. Thank you. Appreciate that the risk is so low. Okay, I'll bring 2 antidote pluses this time. I don't think I need 2 prayer potions, I'll just make sure I use the super restore. Try to make a plan here. I'll try 2 prayer potions just in case. Using the F keys to switch between prayer and inventory helps a lot too. Did I only bring 1 recoil ring this time? I'll try it. I'm hoping it'll just be enough that the fight will be over by the time I activate it. Because I have never noticed when it's broken anyway. Let's see here. What the fuck? Wow. I just got fucking destroyed that time. I had the right prayer on. I was just getting murdered by the snakelings. It's fine. Shit happens, I guess. Really bad defense rolls or something. Takes a while to recover when I die that way, fortunately. I think I just got hit by ranged attacks several times in a row for like close to max hit. Magic form is by far the most dangerous, it seems like. I think the snakelings also hit me like really hard as well. Okay. Got all my shit back, let's try this again. Used like no resources last time, other than some recoil rings, right? I'm gonna try bringing one prayer potion and depending on the super restore for the rest of it. I really hope that doesn't screw me over. But it looked like that was working for the attempt that I got him down to 15 health, so maybe is possible. I might have to go get more runes soon. It would really suck to lose because I run out of runes, right? Should figure out how many I would use in a successful attempt. I might pause and check the VOD later to see how many I used in the one where I almost won. Okay, I'm ready with my F keys. Let's go. Oh, fuck. This happened. I'm gonna remember to do that before I get back here, wasting damage. Double fuck. It warped out that time. I think there was like an optional thing that happened that kind of screwed me up there. I guess we'll see. But I need to get back to my house and restore some stats here. I think the math on my attacks just didn't work out as well that time as I did the previous time. It looks like it's a couple hundred runes per attempt, so I'll have to keep that in mind. Hey, it's a genie. Herblore XP, please. Really wish I would have won that one attempt. I bet that would have dropped the stuff I needed. Oh well. I was on mute for that whole thing anyway. I fucked up the Jad phase pretty bad. I got myself out of sync and I was panicking because I'm not having enough food. I'm going to run out of resources before I reproduce that attempt that was really good. It makes me kind of sad. Just have a feeling. It was such a good attempt too. Super bummer. Not the last attempt, the one where I almost won. I'll have to think how I want to do this, but I'm tempted, if he switches to melee first, I might just want to, like, leave and come back. I'm okay following the pattern if he switches to ranged or magic first, but melee gets pretty complicated and I have to, like, pay attention for several more rounds before I can select which pattern he's on. And I'm kind of bad at that. That's all my shit. Try to build for extra sustain here. Try to use sharks if I'm in danger while I'm in magic, and then use bruise while I'm unranged. Okay. I think just getting one successful attempt and getting some scales so that I can make some anti-venoms. If I don't have to worry about venom, that will make this whole fight so much easier. It's not something that I'm actively able to pay attention to, and it's just like sapping my health throughout the whole fight. And I think I have enough magic. I have one magic root, so I could make one anti-venom. So then I'd have to succeed immediately and hope that I get the antidote ++ drops, so... Great spell is active. Recoil rings are all good to go. Let's go. I'm just gonna chill, it's fine. Chat phase always freaks me out. Alright, resetting the phase. Doing okay so far. A little nervous about the next phase, but we'll see. Shit, it's melee, because of course it is. I've used up all of my food healing, unfortunately. Exactly the thing I was worried about happening happened. It's game over, but yeah, I should just warp out. I did okay that time, but I didn't get good rolls on the whole, and there were a couple of minor mistakes that I made. I didn't freak out as bad as I usually do during the chat phase, so that was improvement. I did end up losing the recoil ring, which is probably why I started taking so much damage at the end there. I really have to notice when that happens. It's kicking my ass to not notice. I think it occurs around the same point in the fight every time. Like, it definitely takes after the first loop. It's not something I can really see in the chat. I wish I had a little indicator in the top left corner, but I do not do that. God, I wish I would have won that attempt where I was so close. I'm going to burn through all my resources before I get a win. I'm going to have to farm some money to get more blood runes. Womp womp. Which I just do in the sharks. Resources weren't the problem when I died, I just fucked up healing at the very end. It's not going to be great at the end of the fight, but I'm going to try bringing ruby bolts instead. Some pretty big damage when they do land. Oh fuck. Forgot to actually heal. Oh, this is gonna screw me. I might make it. Oh, I forgot to check recoil rings. Okay. Guess I'll try it with just the one. Of course, it's melee. Pretty good early damage so far, so that helps. Fuck. I tried using a new strategy for activating prayers. That was actually looking like that was going to be a really good attempt. I was trying to use quick prayers to switch over, but I don't think that really works if I had something else going on when I went to go click it. That's a bummer. I had really, really, really good rolls in the first part of the fight. Like, insanely good rolls. Alright, so I should not depend on quick prayers. It was not helpful. At least I can replace my recoil ring this time. Looks like I can get a lot of DPS off on the Jad phase if I can just remember to start attacking right when it starts like that. I keep forgetting. Or I keep not having enough time because I'm panicking about the phase starting, you know. Fortunately, I didn't use too many resources that attempt. Could have been worse. Okay, I think I'm all set. Let's go. This is a decent attempt so far. I don't want to jinx it, but every time a Jad phase starts, I start to panic. It's not good. No! That attempt was okay, but I started to falter towards the end of it. Really wish I would have gotten that kill when he was down to 15 health. Just wasn't in the cards. I've also been struggling with gear swaps, of apparently not hitting everything in the swap sometimes. Some interface delay or something. 13 more points of damage. This is probably the last safe attempt that I can do before I have to go farm for blood runes, so. Or come back with Ebon's staff and the standard spellbook, but I think the healing I'm getting is significant over time. Alright, here we go again. This is going pretty well so far. I'm a little nervous. More than a little nervous, actually. No melee, please. $53 health. I think this is where I get to stay here for a round, right? Come on, we're getting so close now. 24. Oh my god, I'm so close. 7 health left. Come on. Come on, we're at the end of the fight. Come on. Give it to me. Oh my god. I finally got 1 kill count. I got the antidote plus drop. God is real. Oh, I'm so happy. Holy shit. Hopefully that's enough scales to make all of them. I don't know if it is. 1 kill count! Fuck yes! Oh man, my heart rate is through the roof. Yes, I'm ready to leave this shrine. Maybe I won't have to come back here for a long time if that's enough scales. I'm not actually sure. I'll have to go find out. I got the diary entry, so now I've got the Western Provinces diary. Might be worth doing. I should see what the hell is the reward for that. I'm glad I didn't die from poison after all that, right? Use all my fucking resources. Western Provinces diary. What are the rewards? Free daily teleport to Piscatorius. Antique lamp worth 15,000 XP. Upgrade the Void Knight top and bottom. Red Chinchompa hunting ground. Teleport crystals hold up to 5 charges. I guess there's some neat stuff in there. Alright, how many Zulrah scales go into 1 anti-venom? This is the question. I'm so lucky I got 10 of those. 5 scales. Oh my god, I'm so lucky. I'm so fucking lucky I don't have to do Zulrah again for a while. I can, like, train up in barrows and stuff and go back to Nightmare Zone. Just got my lucky 1 kill count. Oh, that's so fucking lucky. Alright, 10 plus all the scales. Let's turn that... Oh, I need to boost. That's right, I can't just make it for free. That was the whole reason we were leveling... I'm clearly losing my fucking mind over here. Oh man, this opens up so much. Now I can feel like I'm doing barrows efficiently and do barrows efficiently until I have Darok set, and then I can feel like I'm doing Nightmare Zone efficiently. Do that for a long time. My heart is still pounding over here. Brown spice. I have no brown spice, so... in a completely... utterly anticlimactic way, let's go farm hell rats and to get some brown spice. Oh, that was my last attempt too. Yeah, I was completely out of blood runes. If I tried it one more time, I would risk running out of them. Oof. Gotta change my spellbook back. I'll just bring the house teleports, it's fine. I need 1,000 blood runes for the Ornate Rejuvenation pool. It's cool. I'll recoup some money out of Miscellanea. And then I think I need to do some stuff to make money here soon. I guess barrows will potentially make me money. If I get duplicates, I can sell them. It's the ultimate goal of all this, anyway. Okay, so I did my math wrong, and I guess I need 5 Zulrah scales per dose. And I need a total of 40 doses, but I got 200 and some scales, so I just still have enough, just barely have enough scales to do this, so... it's still gonna happen. I'm excited about that. Switch my spellbook back since I can do so trivially now. Thank you, Ancient Altar. Make me confident to use blood spells. Okay, I need to take out all the scales, all the antidote pluses, and make sure I don't accidentally drink any of them, because that would be horrible, because I'd have to do the whole thing all over again. And then I can start bringing out some stews. Should probably need to start replacing stews here soon. +3 herb lore. Penalties to everything. I gotta reset all my stats here, though. Hold on. I should probably do this at Clan Wars, just because, use my words here. I should do this at Clan Wars because I need to reset the countdown timer, because I need to have the full 60 seconds to make everything here, so... +3 herb lore. +3 herb lore. I have to go get more spice, we'll see. -3 herb lore. This is why I definitely want to try to knock out 83 herb lore at some point, so I don't have to fish for these. +2 herb lore. It's not a huge priority, but something I do want to do. +5, go. All. 3, 4. Fuck yes. 39 scales left. Alright, let's put those away. I do not want to accidentally drink those. If I drank even one dose, I would be completely fucked. Scales back. End up putting the spice in the POH. Now I need to get some money out of Miscellanea. And then I need to get 4 gold leaves and hundreds of blood runes. I'll end up depleting my blood runes. I guess I'll just get blood runes back, because after I do this, the whole point of doing this is so complicated. It's the most elaborate, ooh, a piece of candy diversion of all time, right? The whole plan was to have Nightmare Zone. Nightmare Zone is AFK, it lets me get stream work done. And then while I'm doing Nightmare Zone, I'm like, the way I'm playing this, I'm using overloads every 5 minutes, and I'm keeping my health at 1 and going in hard mode. So it seems silly for me to do that with the Obsidian Gear set. I should really do that with Darok's set, because I think that it massively improves the XP per hour. So I'm like, okay, let me go do big Barrows. I start doing Barrows, and the Barrows house teleport is released while I'm working on them, and it's like, well, shit, if there's Barrows house teleport, then I'd really love to have a full stat restore in the POH. What would require me to do that? That requires that I get to 91 construction. Boost to 91 construction. So I do 30 hours of woodcutting and 10 hours of construction, and then it's like, shit, now I need anti-venom. So I fight Zulrah. All of this so that I can have the ornate pool, so I can make Barrows more efficient, so I can get Darok set, so I can make Nightmare Zone better. Deep abstraction. Alright, let's go get this money from Miscellanea, and then buy these runes and these gold leaves. I forgot that I have to boost construction for this, don't I? Yeah, I need a +4 boost. It's fine. Number of times I'm going to almost have it and then have to go, like, get a few more resources to be able to make it work. Alright, now I have to buy, like, 700 blood runes, which is not going to be fun. I need to figure out how much I'm actually paying for them, given the cost thing. Low stock upcharge. Alright, so I have 480,000 coins exactly. When I buy 50 runes, I have 455,000 and some change. So it cost me 24,900 for a pack of 50. It cost me 498 per rune. Ugh. Now I need Yeah, I'll go broke doing it, but I can do it if I hop servers after every purchase of 50. Alright, there's my 1,000 blood runes and my 5 gold leaves. I'm gonna see if I can boost with the spices I already have banked. Probably not, but may as well try. I don't remember how many I have banked. Be really careful with these anti-venoms to not accidentally use them. I would cry. Let me just make 100% sure that that's everything I need there. 10 anti-venom 4s, 5 gold leaves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1,000 blood runes. I'm so nervous about accidentally clicking one of those potions. I've accidentally drank potions in the bank before while trying to deposit them. So try to keep my mouse away from them like they're dangerous or something. And orange spice. Let me make sure it is orange spice. I actually don't remember. I actually had a decent amount of it still banked. Okay. Action. Oh, I need my crystal saw. Wow, that would have been really sad. Temporary boosts. It is orange spice. What the fuck? Oh. I heard the sound of a potion being drank. It was just from touching the rejuvenation pool. God, I'm nervous about that, apparently. Alright, hammer, crystal saw. Good. We only need a +4 or a +5 boost, so... Make sure we're in here. I almost forgot to be in here in build mode, too. Man, it's all the things that could go wrong. At least I'm catching them early. Anti-rejuvenation pool. Anti-venom 4 times 10, gold leaf 5, blood rune 1,000. That's enough. Oh, we got it. Oh, nice. I'm so happy. It is finished. I only had to use 1 orange toast. It's kind of cool. All from 1 Zulrah kill, because I got really lucky and got the 10 antidote pluses in 1 drop. Technically, I could craft 1 more anti-venom with like 3 doses. It'd be enough to last me for a few Zulrah attempts if I wanted to try to go infinite on that. It might be something I come back to later. I'm super pumped to have this thing done. Okay, well let's celebrate that and do a couple Barrows runs, I guess. I need to do some AFK work. Really need to get some stream work done. So it can't all be Barrows because I have to pay too much attention during Barrows. I will probably bail out at some point, and maybe I'll do woodcutting because I would like to get construction up 1 more level so we can make that last item. I think I'm also insanely close to 76 Hunter. I think I need to do 1 more birdhouse run, so maybe we'll do one of those as well. That's not very AFK. Okay. How the fuck does Barrows work again? Alright, first ever Barrows run with ornate rejuvenation pool. I'm gonna do this for like an hour or 2, and then I'll probably switch to something else. Woodcutting or Nightmare Zone or something. Maybe I'll do ranged in Nightmare Zone. To remember how to do Barrows. Probably do this with blood spells once I go infinite on runes. Alright. Barrows chest count 61. Actually, okay, maybe that's a good threshold to try to get to 100 kill count. Being able to port here in the middle of Barrows to top off is really nice. I'll probably have to go buy a ton of law runes later to make stuff like that more efficient, but it's cool that that's even a choice, you know? I'm going to split the VOD there for a quick break. I just wanted to add some crust onto the end of that successful Zulrah kills, because it's probably going to be a whole episode is just to be titled Zulrah, and I don't want it to end right after the kill. And have you know that's when it ends, so... We'll come back and we'll continue doing Barrows. I'll see if I can get to 100 or at least 75 KC, and then switch to something AFK so I can get some work done. See ya.
Hey, it's me again. It's painful to watch me do Zulrah attempts. I don't know how anybody does this on a Iron account or a restricted account. I assume that the vast majority of Iron accounts have already done Zulrah with a normal account and have fought it with full gear. I don't remember if I really go into it in this video, but like people didn't believe me that if the fight took a very long time and the number of phases started to cycle, that it would start to introduce new off-cycle phases. I ended up having to go into a Reddit thread and like post video evidence from this recording to prove that Zulrah would break pattern if it took you longer than a couple minutes to beat it. Anyway, cool fight. Really glad to have gotten that one published. Hope to see you next week with the next episode. Bye.